This is the Nokia 3310 and this is the Nokia 3310. While both are sharing the same name, there's 17 years of difference between the two. And that is something you can spot straight away. Not only is the new Nokia 3310 much thinner, but it also has a color display, where the old one is a tiny monochrome graphic display. Now of course the new Nokia 3310 has a much better looking display, and I love the way it's done. However, because it has taken some design cues from the old Nokia 3310, with the white plastic around the display, it makes it look weird at the top because the plastic lines are almost hitting the display. And with this tiny top together, it looks like it's weirdly squeezed in or something like that. It doesn't look good to me. I honestly feel like it's a bit lazy of them to design it this way. They should have thought of something better to make it not look like this. While the dial buttons are somewhat similar, the navigation buttons are not. But honestly, I doubt that the old layout would work on this new Nokia 3310. And something we can of course not miss is that the new one has a camera on the rear, where the old Nokia 3310 we didn't get a camera at all. Now of course the question is, does the new Nokia 3310 deserve its name? Or is it just trying to ride the fame of the old one? Well, I guess it depends on who you are asking. If you were a teenager or around the time that owned the original Nokia 3310 when it was new, you might not feel like this is anything like it. And honestly, isn't that the group that they are aiming for? I belong in that category, and I think it's a Nokia 150 with a new jacket. But what honestly made the Nokia 3310 was more than the design itself. It was what you could do with it. For one, you could walk past any market and get those crazy bodies to put on there. You had this amazing game called Snake, and you could create your own ringtone. While you have Snake in this game, the ringtone feature is missing, and that is something that I truly liked on the old Nokia 3310. You could recreate songs that were out or buy one via text message, or simply make your own sound, with the awesome monophone sound. Now for the new Nokia 3310 we have features that we didn't see on the original Nokia 3310. One of them is the camera, and while I don't get why they placed it on there, I do feel like I should talk about it a little bit, albeit very shortly. It is a 2 megapixel camera with an LED flash next to it. However, the placement is very awkward. The moment that you want to take a picture while holding the phone comfortable, you will have your finger in front of the camera. It's quite annoying and they should have placed it a bit higher. The quality of the pictures, well, let's start that you have to be sure to stand still for a second or two. Else you get a blurred picture because you will see that movement in there. The pictures themselves honestly are not that horrible when you capture one. Sure, you cannot capture details that well. For instance, in this flower it's much too white in the inside of the flower. But honestly, the picture itself for a 2 megapixel camera isn't that bad. So like the Nokia 3310, we do have Snake, but unlike what I said in my unboxing, with the new Snake you can move like the old game. That does help to make it feel better. I'm still not a fan of the look though. So at the end, does the new Nokia 3310 deserve its name? I somewhat feel sad to say that it doesn't. It's a handy phone for placing in your car, for having as a backup, because the battery life is great. But of course this phone is named the way it is for nostalgia. They hope to sell it a lot because of it, which I honestly do see happening. Do you see YouTubers buying the Nokia 150 or any other dumb phone? No, not really. But this one is being reviewed and unboxed by bigger YouTubers. That's saying something, and that's actually really smart of them. So while overall it does what it needs to do for a simple phone, you are paying more for the name itself. I would advise you, if you want a dumb phone, buy a Nokia 150 or something similar to that. Because that one is cheaper and very similar. Albeit that the Nokia 3310 stands out more. It does look a bit better than the Nokia 150. Also a little thing that I feel like they missed out upon it is the hands joining together when you start the phone. This one doesn't have that. Why is that? Something that the Nokia 3310 was known for as well is the strength of it. Soon I will compare these two with a drop test. Stay tuned for more concepts and reviews, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this device, and have you bought it already? To end this video, I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me, and without you guys this channel wouldn't have grown so much, and I want to thank you all personally for doing so. Of course, stay tuned, and of course for those who are new, don't forget to subscribe to support my channel. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, have a good one.